What's up everyone, Howler here. If you recall, I went to Japan for 2.5 weeks, and my wallet is certainly feeling the effects. I bought almost $700 worth of things. Not all of those things were video gamey, but quite a bit of them were. So I'm going to show you all of the video gamey things that I got from my trip to Japan. Starting with the clothing, and actually the shirt that I'm wearing right now. You might have noticed this really glossy print. No, it's on this side. This really glossy print here on this shirt. This is a T, and then an R, and an A. Oh, what do you think it says? Ta-da! Mario Kart shirt. Nice orange, very colorful. This text is so glossy that I'm really worried about washing it. I haven't washed it yet. Yeah, I just have a bad feeling that all of this color isn't going to last very long. But so this shirt actually was not in Super Nintendo World itself at Universal Studios. It was just in one of the regular Universal Studios gift shops. So if you're looking for this shirt specifically in Super Nintendo World, I don't think you're going to find it. You're going to have to look elsewhere. One shirt though that I did get in Super Nintendo World proper is this collared shirt with all of these cute little Mario, like, green shell. I don't know, I'm not doing a good job at showing it off, but there's like coins, pipes, mushrooms, fire flowers, Yoshi eggs, star power, bob-ombs, piranha plants, even the gold flag. Oh, there's a Goomba. I'm trying to like point at the thing by just looking at the camera, and that's proving to be more difficult than I thought. But yeah, I think this shirt's pretty cool, collared shirt. So I got kind of just like a t-shirt, a collared shirt, and one more thing. Now, I really love Splatoon. Super excited for Splatoon Raiders to come out on Switch 2 this summer. I'm thinking about going to pick up a Switch 2 tomorrow, because if you haven't heard, it's getting more expensive, and currently there's a promotion where I can trade in my current Switch for triple the trade credit towards the Switch 2, so I can get basically half off, 50% off for a Switch 2 for trading in my current OLED Switch. Anyways, this is a Splatoon rain jacket. I thought this was a good purchase because it's practical. Like, I live in Vancouver, it rains a lot, it's not super cold here, so this is kind of a nice light jacket. Here it says ink you up. I like the orange too, so like the blue text with the orange zipper. It even says ink you up on the zipper right there, and then on the back too, it's got ink you up even bigger, and you can see a faint Splatoon logo in behind that possibly. So I think the colors are cool on this. I like the gray, and I also like the blue and orange combo, because that goes nicely together with Splatoon 1's original color scheme with the orange and blue. Not to mention, we got a nice hood here, orange inside the hood as well. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, this is what it looks like wearing on. It's a little bit of a low cut, but I think I can live with that. I'm doing I didn't even notice that. There's some ink splotches and squid logo on the back there too. Pretty cool. So that's it for the clothing, and now there's a lot more just things after that. So now I'm going to try to show the rest of what I got in kind of like chronological order from when I got them and where I got them. So the first place that I went to, there was like an entire floor of this mall in Shibuya dedicated to video games. There's a Sega store, Capcom store, Nintendo store, Pokemon Center, and then there was also this like Godzilla store where there was these super funny Godzilla bobbleheads that were just like, "Arr." But yeah, I thought I don't remember if I took a picture of it, but I thought it was funny. Anyways, if you've watched any Pokemon content on the channel before, you should know that I have a strong affinity towards Tentacruel. So I think the only Tentacruel thing that I could get was this sticker here that I put on my phone. Put it on the bottom just in case I have room for another sticker in the future. I think this is pretty cool. I like myself some Tentacruel. What else did we get at the Pokemon Center? Well, actually, I didn't even go to the Pokemon Center first. The first place that I went to was the Sega store, specifically for looking for Atlas swag. So I was a little bit disappointed with the selection there. It was a pretty small store, and of course, basically half the store was all Sonic stuff. But I did get a couple of art prints specifically for. They're still in the plastic covering right now, but this is a Metaphor art print. I've seen this specific print on as like when I've gone looking for the soundtrack on YouTube. I've seen this specific print as the background for that like basically goes with the music, like the YouTube thumbnails. This is protagonist here in the middle, protagonist, and then Stroll and Hulkenberg, and yeah, those are. Oh, and Gallica's in there too. This is Gallica right there, your fairy companion. So we got some Metaphor and also some Persona 5 Royal. Even though I never actually played Royal, I just played the vanilla Persona. But this is cool. It's not just the art print. It's also got like a smaller print for like a smaller picture frame too, which could be cool. This almost looks like a magnet right here. I'm not entirely sure because it's still in the plastic and I haven't opened it. But yeah, that's cool that it's not just a singular print. It's a little bit more than that. They do have like kind of bland logos on the back as well. Persona 5 Royal, and then this one has like the cover of the book, the fairy tale, basically the fairy tale book from Metaphor on the back of the art print. So that's what we got from the Sega store. Then at the Nintendo store, we got the Splatoon jacket. Anything else? Oh, okay, yeah. So I did kind of lie about the clothing. We're not quite done with the clothing because we did get some socks, Splatoon socks, orange as well. They're not crazy. They do say ink you up on them as well on the soles. Ink you up. Yeah, they're just pretty plain orange socks. I mean, it is a bit of a lighter orange there at the top, but yeah, got some socks at least. I have some Pokemon socks that I'm actually wearing right now. Two different pairs of Pokemon socks, one with Pokeballs and one with one I've got on now is Eevee, Pikachu, Squirtle faces. I even forgot about this from the Pokemon Center. This is like not clean. I'm digging it out of my dirty clothes pile right now. But at the Pokemon Center, you could design your own. T-shirt. It was this. I mean, this. It was pretty basic. Like you couldn't go. Like either you get like a preset design, or you can just like pick a Pokemon and add some stickers. I thought this sticker one was a little bit lame, so instead I got this silhouette version with Naganadel in the middle, So we got this Pokemon on top, Naganadel. Now you could, so there was like different kinds of like Pokemon logos that you could choose from, but and then you could choose the Pokemon you wanted the silhouette for. And you could also customize, like you have the name. I have the name in Japanese there. Like I don't need the English name for Naganadel. Like I know it, but it's cool that it's the Japanese there. It's for. I think you also had the option to put your initials below the since 1996, but I didn't think that was necessary. Also at the Nintendo store, I did get an amiibo. I like the amiibos. I don't know exactly how practical this one is going to be, but I just think that they're like decent quality models at the very least. So this was by far my favorite one, the Zelda Loftwing. I'm not really sure why I haven't taken this out of the package yet. Perhaps I could do that right now. And voila! There it is out of the box. Very beautiful. Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game. To be honest, I haven't really played very many Zelda games. Like, I still haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, but I am looking forward to getting into that at least a little bit now that I'm finally going to be picking up a Switch 2, and I can get the Switch 2 upgrade for Breath of the Wild. I don't know what kind of functionality this may have for Breath of the Wild specifically, because I know this is more of a thing that they made for the Skyward Sword port onto the Switch, which I don't have because I played it on the Wii. But yeah, I also have a Zelda amiibo. I have a Link amiibo. They're just over there. I have a Link and I think Link. Oh, and Toad as well. So this is my fourth amiibo. So I have a Link amiibo, a Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles, and Toad, and now I have this Zelda Loftwing as my fourth amiibo. So that is it for Nintendo Store purchases. There's still a couple of Pokemon Center purchases. So we got this kind of mystery box. So there's a set of there's multiple kinds of these sets where there's 6 different ones you could get. There's Articuno, Glaceon, Celio, and Spheal, yeah. And then other 4 are Alolan Ninetales, Aurorus, and Delibird plus Piplup. So inside of these could be any one of those 6. And these were like, I think if you get one of them, it's like less than $15 Canadian. But if you wanted the whole, you could get a bigger box that's the whole set. So then you know that you're getting all 6 of them. However, you don't know which one is going to be in the box when you buy it, if you get just the one. So I went with the ice one here, and I also got I got another one of these that had the chance to be a Toxtricity that looked really cool, but it turned out it wasn't a Toxtricity, so I gave it away to a friend. Of course, I already know what's in the box because I opened it already. I opened it on the day that I bought it, but I still haven't put this together. I think there's a little bit of, but yeah, no, it looks like there might be a little bit of assembly required. We got Aurorus, which is not the worst. I mean, I was kind of hoping for Articuno personally, but I did see Aaron Cybertron Zeng put a video up of him using a team with Aurorus that I haven't watched yet, but I'm looking forward to watching it and seeing if there's any, see if it gives me any inspiration to maybe use Aurorus for myself, because I got this from Japan. So it turns out there isn't really any assembly. You just kind of sit the Aurorus on top of its pedestal, and there you go. Pretty cool, majestic looking. So next from the Pokemon Center, we got a simple Piplup. It's Piplup. I love Piplup. I think Ozzy likes Piplup too. Ozzy, my dog, he's right here. Whenever he hears me talking to the computer, he's always so curious. I also got this deer plushie that has nothing to do with Pokemon. It was just, we visited an island with some wild deer that I thought were really, really cool because they were so, like, just so comfortable being around the public, and like they were based, like you could walk up to them and pet them and they'd be totally fine. It was almost like the little square right where you got off the ferry was like a petting zoo for these wild deer. But yeah, so Ozzy likes the plushies, and I really like me some Piplup. I think Piplup's really cute. And this is, so I know Piplup is kind of Aaron's thing, but like I love Aaron, Cybertron Zang, of course, who I've already mentioned. He's got a much bigger Piplup, but I still am a big fan of this Piplup. So that's it from that Pokemon Center. There was another random like electronics store that we wandered into, and like close to where our hotel was, that just kind of really blew me away because it was just this unassuming looking store that, like, a lot of the stores there, they're like, they don't have an entrance. They're just like open air on the ground floor, and then like you'd never guess how high these stores go up. Like, I just thought it was like this kind of convenience electronics store kind of place, and it turns out it went up and up and up and up for like 7 or 8 floors. And on one of the final floors, I found this Rayquaza figurine here. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than this, but it's still cool. I like that I got me some Rayquaza. I got a lot of like legendary Pokemon and stuff because I got the Naganadel shirt, and anything? No. Well, somewhat, sort of legendary, and then one like definitely legendary thing to come. But I just wanted to get this from this store because it's just a cool memory that it was from just like an unassuming store that really surprised me. So yeah, Rayquaza. Plus, Pokemon Emerald was the game basically where I started to fall in love with Pokemon. Like, Fire Red was my first game, but then Emerald was the game that I really like got invested in before Diamond and Pearl came out, and then Platinum, which, I mean, you can probably guess how I feel about Platinum, given it's in my name. Next, we'll move on to the rest of the Super Nintendo World purchases, starting with, of course, if you know how Super Nintendo World works, you've got this, like you get these bracelets that you can, like, you press the bracelet against the, I don't know, the receiver, I don't know what you call them, but, and also, like, if you have your bracelet on and you're punching the coin blocks, then you can get coins for yourself. And just like scanning the bracelet at the rides, you can collect stamps. There's like almost 200 different kinds of stamps that you can collect, but I only managed to get, I think, 62 on my visit. So I'm gonna have to go back to try to collect more of the stamps on the Super Nintendo World app. Yeah, so you buy the bracelet. I got a Donkey Kong bracelet, and you can store it in this question mark zip case. It's like specially made to hold the wristband, because it's got that thing in the middle where you put the wristband around it. And I have just kind of been hanging on to this as a little attachment onto my backpack. I mean, this might sound a little weird, but I just like how this feels. It's like got a nice silicone touch to it. And like, I remember, like, in Japan, especially when you go on the train, like, a lot of people put their backpacks on their front instead of on their back, so they're not like whacking their backpack into people in tight spaces. So if I had this like clipped onto my backpack, like, or in my little travel pack in front, and just like feeling it, it's just like kind of calming. It might sound a little bit weird, but I just like feeling it and carrying it around with me. So yeah, hopefully nobody steals this. Next thing I got from just a stand, not an actual, it was just kind of like a pop-up stall, not an actual gift shop or anything, were these sunglasses. Power Star sunglasses. Oh yeah, there we go. So I think this is just a cool, silly thing to have. Like if you, they kind of look like silvery from the outside. But I just think this is like a cool, like a silly thing to wear to, like, I don't know, to parties. It's not like I really go to parties or anything, but they're not super practical. I mean, obviously, but even like these bottom parts, they kind of they pinch against your nose a little bit, and it feels like they're like obstructing your nasal passage or whatever a little bit. And then these things, you can take them off if you want. The straps, they're just here, you can take them off pretty easily, so you just pull that out there. But if you want to keep them on, they're cool because you can put the strap over your neck like so, and then you're wearing them like this. And if you want to take them off, then you can just pull them off, and now you've just got a necklace, and they're just going to hang around your neck. Two more things to show, both Donkey Kong related. Something I definitely would get demonetized for modeling for you. Donkey Kong boxers. There were two different kinds. There's another one that was more like, it was more this green color all throughout, and just like a larger Donkey Kong, but I like this one. I like the smaller Donkey Kongs with the banana coins and the bananas and the DK. Oh, Diddy Kong's on there too. I didn't necessarily notice Diddy Kong, but yeah, DK barrel. Then last thing from Super Nintendo World was a souvenir mug from the best drink that I had while I was there. Admittedly, didn't have very much food at Super Nintendo World. I tried getting into the cafe, but didn't have much luck. But I did pick up the Donkey Kong Tropical Banana Smoothie, which was one of the best things I've ever tasted. Seriously, like, the banana smoothie, cool, but then on top of that, they place like a waffle cone with like slushy inside, like a Slurpee kind of flavor, like tropical Slurpee flavor from 7-Eleven or whatever, and then they top that off with like little, like a few pieces of popcorn for just for like aesthetic purposes, and then these actually pretty tasty like chocolate rice chips, I guess is the best way I can call them. They're not like chocolate chips that you use for baking, but or chocolate like rice flakes, I guess. They're almost like kind of a cereal type thing. And I got to keep the mug. So pretty good deal, honestly, for the drink plus keeping this mug. It was only like, it might have been under $20, which, considering some of the other souvenir mugs, like I think there was a kind of like a gold chalice type souvenir mug for Butterbeer at Butterbeer at Harry Potter World that was like almost $50. I thought this was one of the better deals, honestly. So now moving on to Hiroshima. So we get off the train station at Hiroshima. Our hotel is like basically connected to the train station in Hiroshima, and so it's like a two minute walk from when we get off the train to our hotel, and also connected to the train station is another Pokemon Center. And the baseball team there is the Carp, and they had some cool like exclusive T-shirt designs with a red Gyarados on them. Like in the actual Pokemon Center, they had a giant red Gyarados. Oh, you might have seen it. You might have seen it in my hand. I might have just given it away. So yeah, I'll try to remember to put up that red Gyarados photo from the Pokemon Center. That was cool. But the T-shirts with the red Gyarados on them were all too small. They didn't have them in my size, so I could not get one of them. But I just wanted something from the Hiroshima Pokemon Center, so I just got this tiny little Poipole plush. A lot smaller than the Piplup. As you can see the size difference. We got Piplup, and we got Poipole. Small Poipole, medium Piplup. Yeah, so I can say I got something from the Hiroshima Pokemon Center. And then other thing from Hiroshima, I was looking high and low at all of these gacha machines for anything Persona. Anything. And I only saw one Persona gacha machine out of like definitely over 1,000 that I scanned in my time. At one point I just had this realization, like, why is there no Persona gacha machines? Like I just see all of these random things, and I just would have thought that Persona was a little bit more popular or in vogue than it appears to be at the moment right now. But I did find one, and of course I could kind of like just rest easy after I did find the one. Still in the plastic right now. But so all of these, oh yeah, that actually focused quite nicely. All of these were Ren or Joker. It's not like I could have pulled a different character like Ryuji or Makoto or something. They were all the main character, like doing something different. So in this case, he's reading a book, like I guess just studying or whatever, boosting his knowledge. You can see the social star in the background as well. And there was like 12 different ones you can get. The best one you could have got would have been him in his Phantom Thief outfit, but no such luck for me. Okay, the last three things now from Akihabara in Tokyo. For this one, I'm gonna have to take off the webcam and flip it around to show you Jack Frost. Not quite what I was hoping for, and I have to, instead of picking him up, like this was a pain in the ass to put together, let me tell you. If I touch it, it will just crumble. It will just fall apart. Not a very high quality product, but basically the only other cool Jack Frost thing that I saw was like a Jack Frost onesie, which I'm not bringing that home in my suitcase. Come on, like I barely had room for everything that I did bring home. They did have some Jack Frost plushes at the Sega store in Shibuya, but they were more like, I think he was wearing like the Rido costume, like the Rido policeman type costume, which is not really what I was looking for. I just wanted the like more authentic, regular looking Jack Frost. So I got that to sit on my desk. He's got a spot next to my K'Nex Ferris wheel and my Aurorus now. And I guess now the grand finale. We're not done with plushies. We actually have, I did mention I was hoping for a Toxtricity figurine in one of the other boxes that contained the Aurorus. So then when I saw this awesome Toxtricity plush, I just had to. I don't know. Toxtricity is my favorite Pokemon to use in Sword and Shield. Just in my Pokemon Sword playthrough, like I've actually been revisiting Pokemon Sword recently, now that Pokemon Champions has come out, and I can prepare some Pokemon to transfer over from my Sword to use in Pokemon Champions, and so I've kind of been reacquainted with my in-game team, my Toxtricity here, and he's still got this hook in him, which could be. No, I think I'm gonna take that hook out of him, but yeah, really cool, really cool. I like this Toxtricity. Last thing, I just like putting stuff together. I don't know if you could tell from my reverse camera look, but I have like a Lego Horizon set. What are these things called again? I'm blanking on what they're called. Tall necks? Yeah, tall neck. I have the Lego Horizon tall neck on my desk. I also have the Harry Potter Stag Patronus, which I think is cool. And now I have, this isn't exactly Lego, it's like micro Lego blocks. But we can put together a relatively big looking Dialga with these tiny little Lego blocks. I guess they're called Nano Block. Now I was really torn on whether to get this set or there was another one for Raikou, but since I was worried about whether I'd be able to fit everything in my suitcase, I decided on the Dialga set because the box for Raikou was thicker, even though this one I think has I don't remember which one had more pieces. I think the Raikou set probably had more pieces. But yeah, the Raikou box was like almost twice as thick as this. Maybe 50% thicker than this. So yeah, this is what I decided on to make sure that I could actually fit everything that I bought on my way home. Okay, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Certainly get your wallet ready to if you ever decide to visit Japan, because there's a lot of things that are pretty hard to resist while you're there. But I am pretty good at not spending money in my everyday life, so I feel okay about getting most of these things. And yeah, it just will be a while before I get any of these, even think about buying any more things like this. Like, I'm not someone that just goes out and buys things. I want to pick up a Switch 2 because I'm going to use it, but these are just things to look at. Like, it's not really things that I normally buy. So every once in a while, cool, but after getting all of this stuff, it's going to be a while before I think about buying any more stuff like that again. So hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, and I guess you can, if you want to see what the Dialga looks like when it's all put together, you can join my Discord or follow me on Blue Sky, and I'll post photos of it there once it's all put together. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment. What was your favorite thing that I bought? And yeah, we'll see you for some more content, Pokemon related content in the future.